pleasant morning to each and everyone. Today, we'll be having opening of bids of two civil works project, particularly with the contract ID number 23BI0112 and 23BI0113. But before we start, let us all stand for a prayer.
Lord God, we thank you that you promise to be with us always. Thank you that your presence is with us right now. Today, we give you our hearts, our minds, and our lives. Come speak your words of life into our beings. We pray that you would deepen our comprehension, broaden our thinking, and transform our understanding of what we are about to study. For you are our wise counselor, our perfect teacher, and our faithful friend. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen. Let us all be seated. To continue, to our YouTube live viewers, prospective bidders, fellow back members, technical working group, secretariat, once again, good morning. So, may I ask the secretariat who are the invited observers for today's opening of bids of the two civil works project. Engineer Brian Ilagusto.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and a pleasant morning to all. For the letters to observers, we have, for our first observer, we have the resident auditor from the Commission on Audit, DPWH Nueva Vizcaya First District Engineering Office, Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya. Our second official observer is Mr. Caridad Corridor, National Coordinator from the Philippine Partnership for Development of Human Resources in Rural Areas, or PhilDHRRA, from Loyola Heights, Quezon City. And our third official observer, sir, is Engineer Gladys G. Tiburcio, alternate observer from the National Contractors Association of the Philippines, Incorporated, Aritao, Nueva Vizcaya. So these are the three official observers for today's opening of two civil works projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Brian Ilagusto. Aside from the sent letters to our official observers, do you have any other invitation, like an email?
Yes, sir. We have sent the notice to observers through email, my official email, dated Friday, August 25, 2023 at 2:45 p.m. Sir, as we can see on the screen, sir, that's the official email sent to the three prospective observers. So our observers, rather. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Brian Augusto. The three observers invited are not present, so we just continue the opening of bids for today for these two civil works project. But before we start, may I ask the attendance for today's opening of bids. Engineer Brian Augusto.
Thank you again, once again, Mr. Back Chair. And a pleasant morning to all for the roll call of attendance for today's procurement activity, which is the opening of the bids. For the roll call of the bids and awards committee members, we have Engineer Valentino B. Sareno.
Present.
Back Chairperson, Chief Planning and Design Section, Engineer Danilo A. Bernabe.
Present.
Back Vice Chairperson, Chief Quality Assurance Section, Madam Veronica G. Lodovico.
Present.
Back Regular Member, Chief Administrative Section, Architect Ivy Olivar Salazar. Provisional Member for all types of project procurement, Engineer Bayani F. Molina. Provisional Member and User from the Construction Section, Engineer Jermin B. Buenavista. Provisional Member and User from the Planning and Design Section, And sir, for the roll call of the back secretariat as follows. Yours truly, Brian A. G. Augusto, Head Back Secretariat. For Back Secretariat members, we have Mr. Remigio A. Santos, member. Mr. Alan Edward G. Damaso, member. Miss Ande Erica Fatima Picabang, member. Miss Lutgarda D. Reyes, member. And for the roll call, sir, of the technical working group who are present for today's activity, we have Engineer Reden A. Milyare, member TWG, Engineer Narcisa A. Santos, member TWG, and Engineer Rayward C. Cortez, member TWG. And sir, majority of the back composition are hereby present for today's activity. Therefore, there is a constitution of quorum. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, thank you, Engineer Brian Neil Augusto, our Head Secretariat, for reading the attendance. Since we have a quorum, as back chair, I now declare that this opening of bids is officially open and in order. So, to continue, may I ask again the Secretariat if we have any submission through our electronic e-bid portal?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As we can see on DPWH's electronic bid submission and receive portal for the civil works projects for contract ID number 23BI01112 and 23BI0113 for the document, sir, that is renamed as closed. The file size, sir, is 0. So, therefore, there is no electronic bid submission through our prospective bidders.
Again, thank you, Engineer Brian Ilabusto. So all submission are sent or prospective bidders sent through manually.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So to continue this for this the agenda for today, let's start for the first civil works with contract ID number 23BI0112. The name of project, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, multipurpose buildings / facilities to support social services, construction of multipurpose building, Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya. Location of project, Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya. Indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC is 29,700,000 pesos. Project description, construction of municipal hall building. The duration, 150 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 25,000 pesos. Source of fund, regular infra fiscal year 2023. Pickup license size range, small b. For this particular project, we have two participating bidders in the name of number 1, Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated. I repeat, Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated. Second bidder is RG Zamora Construction and Trading. I repeat, RG Zamora Construction and Trading. May I request from our Secretariat, Madam Lutgarda Reyes, to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of first is Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated. Then second one, and can you please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and our prospective bidders. And give it to Engineer Narcisa Santos, one of our TWG member. Next bidder for this particular project is RG Zamora Construction and Trading. Again, please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and our prospective bidders. And please give it to Engineer Reden Milyare, or also one of our TWG member. Before I proceed, I forgot to read the revised IRR 2016 of RA 9184, 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, particularly section 29, which is bid opening. So, may I continue? The box shall open the bids immediately after the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. The time, date, and place of the opening of bids shall be specified in the bidding documents. In case the bids cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the bank shall take custody of the bids submitted and reschedule the opening of bids on the next working day or the soonest possible time through the issuance of notice of postponement to be posted in the PhilJEP's website and the website of the procuring entity concerned. The bidders or their duly authorized representatives may attend the opening of bids. The bank shall ensure the integrity, security, and confidentiality of all submitted bids. The abstract of bids as read and the minutes of the bid opening shall be made available to the public upon written request and payment of a specified fee to recover costs of materials. That is section 29, which is the for bid opening as per the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of the RA Republic Act 9184. So, to continue, let's proceed for the second project with contract ID number 23BI0113. The name of project, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects / Alleviating Gaps, or close and open parenthesis SIPAG, multipurpose buildings / facilities to support social services, construction of multipurpose building, close and open parenthesis, phase 2, Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya. Location of project, Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya. Indicative approved budget for the contract, or ABC, is 49 million pesos. Project description, construction of municipal hall building. Duration, 250 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 25,000 pesos. Source of fund, regular infra, fiscal year 2023. Pickup license size range, medium A. Participating bidders for this particular project is, we have two. First is Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated. I repeat, Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated. Second bidder is RG Zamora Construction and Trading. Again, may request Madam Lutgarda Reyes to get from the bid box. The submitted bidding documents of first is Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated. And please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and also our prospective bidders. Then kindly give it to Engineer Rayward Cortez. second bidder is RG Zamora Construction and Trading. Again, may I request Madam Lutger Reyes to get from the bid box the submitted bidding documents of RG Zamora Construction and Trading, and please show it to our video screen for the benefit of our YouTube live viewers and also our prospective bidders. And I may give it to Engineer Bayani F. Molina. So, before this is now the result of the while just inform the back chair if you have already finished uh, for the technical documents so that we can read the result from the civil works registry from our website, DP World website. So, to continue, who is holding the submitted bidding documents for first is Jercel Construction and Development Corporation. Uh, Engineer Narcisa Santos, please check. This is for mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Correct, sir. Valid and submitted.
For DTI SEC registration, valid until October 29, 2065.
Correct, sir. Valid and submitted.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until May 24, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until August 12, 2024.
Correct, sir. Submitted.
For PCAB license, valid until May 28, 2026.
Correct, sir. Submitted.
For PCAB registration, valid until June 15, 2026.
Correct, sir. Valid and submitted.
For work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. Then you may now open the submitted financial documents of Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated for the project with contract ID number 23BI0112. So who is holding for RG Zamora Construction and Trading? Engineer Reden Milyare. Please check. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Correct and submitted, sir.
For DTI SEC registration number, valid until November 4, 2026.
Correct and submitted, sir.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until November 10, 2023.
Correct and submitted, sir.
For PhilJEP's registration certificate, valid until December 20, 2023.
Correct and submitted, sir.
For pickup license, valid until August 22, 2024.
Correct and submitted, sir.
For pickup registration, valid until July 25, 2026.
Correct and submitted, sir.
For work experience, the result is pass. But for NFCC, the result is failed. NFCC is less than the ABC, which is the NFCC is only 29,428,929 pesos and 5 centavos. The requirement is 29,700,000. So you cannot open the submitted financial documents of RG Zamora Construction and Trading since the NFCC is failed. Please take note, Secretariat, for this. We'll issue a letter to RG Zamora Construction and Trading. Failed. Okay. Okay. So, Engineer Reden Milyara, you will not open the submitted financial documents of RG Zamora Construction for the project with contract ID number 23BI0112.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So let's proceed for the second contract project with contract ID number 23BI0113. So for Jercel Construction Development Group Incorporated, Engineer Rayward Cortez, one of the TWG member. Please check. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023. For DTI SEC registration, valid until October 29, 2065. For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until May 24, 2024.
Yes, sir. Copy and submitted.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until August 12, 2024.
Yes, sir. Correct and submitted.
For pickup license, valid until May 28, 2026.
Yes, sir. Correct and submitted.
For pickup registration, valid until June 15, 2026.
Yes, sir. Copy and submitted.
For work experience, the result is pass. And for NFCC, the result is pass. You may now open the submitted financial documents for Jersey Construction and Development Group Incorporated for the project with contract ID number 23BI0113.
Thank you, sir.
Let's for the second bidder, RG Zamora Construction and Trading. Engineer Bayani F. Molina. Please check. For mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2023.
Valid and submitted, sir.
For DTI SEC registration, valid until November 4, 2026.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For BIR tax clearance certificate, valid until November 10, 2023.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For PhilJEP's registration, valid until December 20, 2023.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup license, valid until August 22, 2024.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For pickup registration, valid until July 25, 2026.
Yes, sir. Valid and submitted.
For his work experience, the result is pass. But for his NFCC, the result is failed. NFCC is less than the ABC. His NFCC is only 29,428,929 pesos and 5 centavos. The ABC is 49 million. So the prospective bidders is failed. So we will not open the submitted financial documents of RG Zamora Construction and Trading.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, to continue, this is the result of the offered bid of the loan contractor for the two projects with contract ID number 23BI112 and 23BI113. Since RG Zamora Construction and Trading failed due to his NFCC. So I will read only the award bid of the loan bidder contractor. For number 1, with contract ID number 23BI112, the contractor is Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated. Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated submitted a bid securing declaration as form of his bid security. Technical and financial documents submitted by Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated are all rated pass. As per evaluation by our technical working group member, Engineer Narcisa M. Santos. Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated offered the bid in the amount of, in words, 29,298,938 pesos and 94 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 29,298,938 pesos and 94 centavos. In figures, 29,938,938.94. So since he's only the eligible contractor for this particular project and a loan bidder contractor, his offered bid is in the amount of 29,298,938 pesos and 94 centavos. Congratulations to Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated, but subject to bid evaluation, bid and post evaluation. So let's proceed for the second project with contract ID 23BI0113. Again, we have a loan bidder who is eligible since RG Zamora failed due to his NFCC. So again, Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated submitted a bid securing declaration as form of his bid security. Technical and financial documents submitted by Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated are all rated pass according to Engineer Rayward C. Cortez, one of our TWG member. Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated over the bid in the amount of, in words, 48,260,004 pesos and 2 centavos. No discount offered. I repeat, 48,260,004 pesos and 2 centavos. In figures, 48,260,004.02. So the apparent winner for this particular project with contract ID number 23BI0113 is Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated with an overbid in the amount of 48,260,004 pesos and 2 centavos. Congratulations to Jercel Construction and Development Group Incorporated, but subject to bid and post-evaluation. That ends for the reading of the two civil works project for today, November 9, 2023. So again, may ask the Secretariat if we have any announcement or reminders to make. Engineer Brian Leila Gusto, our Head Secretariat.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we have the announcement, sir, for the next procurement activity.
Okay, please read all the details.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pleasant morning again to all for the announcement reminders for the opening of bids for goods and services for 9 goods and services for under small value procurement and 3 civil works projects. And for the goods and services, we have first contract ID is 23 GBI 78. Name of the project, procurement of 1 unit specialized desktop computer for use in the public information unit, DPWH and BFIRST DEO. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract of 216,346 pesos and 17 centavos, with a contract duration of 30 calendar days. The second goods and services with contract ID number 23 GBI 79, name of the project, procurement of 1 unit desktop computer, specialized application software for use in the preparation of detailed engineering design, etc., of various infrastructure projects in the planning and design section. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 314,846 pesos and 17 centavos, with a contract duration of 30 calendar days. The third goods and services, sir, with contract ID number 23 GBI 80, name of the project, procurement of 1-piece battery, 3SM, etc., for use of various equipment in the DPWH Nueva Vizcaya First DEO. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 64,780 pesos, with contract duration of delivery period of 30 calendar days. The fourth goods and services, sir, with contract ID number 23 GBI 81, name of the project, procurement of 1 unit smartphone, etc., for use of the public information unit, DPWH and the First DEO. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 525,000 pesos, with a contract duration of 30 calendar days. The fifth goods and services, sir, with contract ID number 23 GBI 82, name of the project, procurement of 1 unit unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, hexacopter with Intel Real Sense technology for use of DPWH and BFIRST DEO. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract of 350,000 pesos, with a contract duration of 30 calendar days. The sixth goods and services, sir, with contract ID number 23 GBI 83, name of the project, procurement of 34-piece load limit signages for use in the maintenance of national roads and bridges. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 740,520 pesos, with a contract duration of 30 calendar days. The seventh project, sir, with contract ID number 23 GBI 84, name of project, procurement of 12-piece C-bar 4 inches, etc., for the use in the fabrication of trailer and aggregate sheave. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 554,442 pesos and 30 centavos, with contract duration of 30 calendar days. The eighth contract ID, sir, with 23 GBI 85, procurement of 5-unit plate compactor, etc., for use in the maintenance of national roads and bridges. Location of the project is Bambang, Nueva Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 999,750,000 pesos with contract duration of 30 calendar days. The last goods and services, sir, with contract ID number 23 GBI 86. Name of the project, procurement of 519-liter diesel fuel, etc. for use of various vehicles in the planning and design section. Location of the project is DPWH Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 37,938 pesos and 90 centavos with the contract duration of 30 calendar days. And for the civil works, sir, projects with contract ID number 23BI0125, name of the project, organizational outcome 2, protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction, rehabilitation of flood mitigation facilities within major river basins and principal rivers, construction of homestead flood control structure along Santa Fe River, Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya. Location of the project is at Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 15,440,000 pesos, with the project description of provision of 428 linear meter gabion revetment with mattresses at existing rubble concrete revetment, and with a duration of 83 calendar days, with a cost of bid documents of 25,000, with a source of fund of FY 2022 RA 11639 augmentation, with the required pickup license science range of small b. For the second civil works, sir, with contract ID number 23BI0126, name of the project, organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation/reconstruction of roads with slips, slope collapse and landslide, tertiary roads, Bambang, Kasibu, Solano Road, K0255+00 to K0255+065. Location of the project is at Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya, with an indicative approved budget for the contract or ABC of 48,250,000 pesos, with a project description of additional 2,987.50 square meter rock fall netting with erosion control mat and hydro seeding, with a project duration of 104 calendar days, with a cost of bid documents of 25,000 and a source of fund of FY 2022 RA 11639 augmentation with and a required pickup license science range of medium A. And for the last project, sir, for the civil works with contract ID number 23BI0127, name of the project, organizational outcome 2, protect lives and properties against major floods, flood management program, construction, rehabilitation of flood mitigation facilities within major river basins and principal rivers, construction of Santa Fe River Control Structure, Almaguer South Section, Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya. Location of the project is at Bambang, Nueva, Vizcaya, with an indicative but approved budget for the contract or ABC of 57,900,000 pesos, with a project description of 1, construction of 187 linear meter rubble concrete revetment with mattresses and gabions, and additional 2 layers gabions at existing revetment. 2, construction of 140 linear meter rubble concrete revetment with mattresses and gabions, with a project duration of 203 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents is 50,000, with a source of fund of FY 2022 RA 11639 augmentation and required pickup size range of medium A. Sir, that's all for the announcement and reminders for the next procurement activities. Thank you.
Again, thank you, Engineer Brian Nilagusto, for the announcement reminder, which is on November 14, 2023 for the 8 civil works project. 8 goods and services and 9 goods and services and 3 civil works. Again, may I remind our fellow back members, technical working group and secretariat or jury duty for the next procurement activities, please come and attend. So again, from the secretariat, do we have any questions or clarifications from our YouTube live viewers? None? About fellow back members? None. So can I hear any motion to adjourn?
Mr. Chair, inasmuch as we are done with the opening of bid for 2 civil works project, I now move that this procurement activity be adjourned.
I second that, Mr. Chair.
Since it has been moved and seconded that these procurement activities, now as back chair, I now officially close this opening of bids. So again, good morning to all and God bless us all. Maraming salamat.